Here we find a bounteous natural environment as exemplified by Lake Kutcharo, a waterfowl paradise, exciting unique gold rush history, and of course, the Hamatombetsu Hot Spring, famous for its beauty hot spring water. A town with many hidden charms where time stops for the visitor. This is Hamatombetsu. Hamatombetsu, Hokkaido, is situated along the northern coast of the Sea of Okhotsk with a population of 4,000. The town is embraced by rich natural surroundings. The cool climate has a positive effect on the main industry of dairy production, while the fishery industry is blessed by the abundant seafood proceeds from the Sea of Okhotsk. There's much to see in Hamatombetsu. Lake Kutcharo, symbol of the town's rich natural heritage, consists of a bigger and a smaller lake connected with each other by a canal, creating the shape of a bottle gourd. The circumference of the lake is 30 kilometers long. Lake Kutcharo is the northernmost Ramsar Convention designated wetland in Japan. This is an important stopover for migratory birds passing between Russia and Japan. Approximately 300 species of wild birds have been counted here. In the migratory seasons of spring and fall, thousands of Bewick swans and tens of thousands of different kinds of ducks visit this lake. The Waterfowl Observatory on the southern side of the bigger lake offers information on waterfowl and wetlands. There's also a campsite right beside the lake. In summer, people can enjoy windsurfing and canoeing on Lake Kutcharo. Lake Kutcharo is famous for its sunset scenes. Time flows at a leisurely pace at the lake. Beniya Natural Flower Garden is situated on the piece of coastline sandwiched between Lake Kutcharo and the Sea of Okhotsk. It is a nature park where more than 100 different kinds of flowers bloom one after the other. Walking paths have been laid out for a relaxed time of enjoyment in the park. One can also learn more about the greatness of nature by listening to explanations about the flowers by a flower guide. Many wild birds also come to take a rest here. Although there is hardly any natural habitat for the yellow wagtail left in Japan, this is one of the exclusive places where it can be seen up close. The Usotan-nai River is one of the rare rivers in Hokkaido where gold dust can be gathered. One can rent the old-fashioned alluvial gold panning tools, yuri-ita, rocking board, and katcha, pick, in Usontan-nai Gold Panning Park. A resident instructor gives advice, and even first-timers can have a go at panning for gold dust. With blue skies and the twitter of birds, deep inside the forest, the river flows quietly with an atmosphere that cleanses the heart as one is panning for gold dust. Gold was discovered in the upper reaches of the Usontan-nai River, Hamatombetsu, in 1898, and a gold rush to the Kitami-Esashi gold dust fields started. More than 10,000 people gathered here to follow a dream. The biggest single piece was a gold nugget weighing 769 grams, found in 1900. Based only on recorded amounts of gold, an estimated 2,650 kilograms of gold was panned here over a span of approximately 20 years. The history of these times can also be relived through exhibitions inside Gold House. As Japan's gold dust capital, Hamatombetsu hosted the World Gold Panning Championship here as an international sports event in 2002. Some 455 participants from 16 countries competed in the event, and the name of Hamatombetsu, Japan's gold dust town, became famous across the world. The Hamatombetsu SPA WING features a continuous supply of uncirculated hot spring water direct from source. The hydrogen carbonate ion levels of this water are among the top levels in Japan, and the hot spring water is highly popular as a beauty hot spring because the skin becomes silky soft and smooth. There is also a free open hot spring footbath outside. The 3 hot spring cottages that are available here are also popular with families and groups that want to stay over. You can have Hamatombetsu SPA WING all for yourself if time permits. The Shanai mountain road used to be a highly dangerous traffic spot along the coastline. A safe road has now been built, providing dynamic views of the cliffs and the sea of Okhotsk. In the winter, the sea turns into a white field of ice as floes come up to the shore. Winter turns the Sea of Okhotsk into a landscape masterpiece. In winter, large numbers of Steller's sea eagles and white-tailed sea eagles gather at the Usontan-nai River, where gold dust can be panned. Salmon and trout that swam up the river become the food of birds, supporting a long chain of lives. Nowhere else can so many Stellers and white-tailed sea eagles be seen at once. Here, Swatton can be met throughout the year. Swatton is the official mascot character of Hamatombetsu Town. This fairy is busy bringing happiness all over the town. Events provide the opportunity to not only see Hamatombetsu, but to experience its wonders. Lake Kutcharo Water Festival is a seasonal summer event. There is treasure hunting both on the shore and the lake itself. Then a race across logs on the water. It is a time race across logs set up on Lake Kutcharo. The great finale is a fireworks display, lending color to the nights of the short summer in Hamatombetsu. North Okhotsk 100-kilometer marathon comprises both a 50-kilometer and 100-kilometer ultra-marathon run amidst the northern Okhotsk nature. Many participants from outside Hokkaido also join to take up the challenge. The hearty hospitality of the townspeople is highly appreciated by the participants. The Usotan Gold Festival is an event in memory of the gold rush of olden times. The Goldpanning Championship is a competition in speed and accuracy. You can keep the gold you have panned. The rich produce of the sea is gathered in all its grandeur at the hometown festival in Hamatombetsu. A bustling crowd gathers to share in the delight of fresh salmon, scallops, and other local specialties. Unique events like a scallop catching game and catching of salmon by hand are held. There are many wonderful things to eat in Hamatombetsu. All of these are supplied by the bountiful ocean as far as the eye can see. The Sea of Okhotsk is particularly famous for scallops. Not only are fresh scallops shipped alive, they are also processed into various popular products. Cattle that have lazily fed on green pastures cooled by a gentle wind serve as another source of culinary delight. Dairy farming is also thriving in Hamatombetsu. Specially selected fresh dairy ingredients turn into a variety of delicious products in the hands of large dairy producers and small privately owned ranches alike. Special seasonally limited menus also make an appearance. The Hamaton set meal includes large portions of scallops, hairy crab, and salmon, true to the name of Hamatombetsu. This is Hamatombetsu, overflowing with nature and chosen as a stopover by migratory birds. Amidst the different colors of the 4 seasons, time flows by more beautifully, more happily.